everybody. It's me back again doing the art packs. Well, this one's for February and it's all about love.
Loving you.
So let me show you what I'm sending out to you today. Oh, hang on. Somebody has sent me a little Valentine card. It says, Tracy Penny, I love you.
I just called to say I love you.
Now, if you want to make these, then let me show you what I'm sending you in your bag. Let's have a look. So you receive a bag, and in your bag, there are two separate things to make. Look at these, how exciting. In one, it's how to make one of these lovely little boxes here with sweets in for your true love. You can just hand them that and say, I love you. Or this one, which lets you make quite a few cards, Valentine cards, nice small ones. Shows you how to make everything. So what we're gonna do first, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, let's get this one. Let's have this one. So this is how to make this lovely box here. So we take out everything in here and this is what you should have. 3 sweets, don't eat them.
What?
Yum, yum. Piece of tissue paper, don't wipe your nose on it.
Ew, get it away from me. I'm gonna get a disease.
A guide, lids, and a piece of cardboard to make the box out of. So you take a red piece of card and you cut that bit off the top, but keep that, don't throw it away, we're gonna need that later. And if you notice, you've got these little dotted lines. That's so you can fold them where those dotted lines are. Should be kind of a little bit like that. Just so that your paper's folded, yeah? So you've got all these 9 little squares and they're all being folded. It should be easier to fold. But then on the back, you'll notice some dotted lines. And then on them dotted lines, you're going to cut down to the center there. Cut down to where the dotted line ends, and cut down where the dotted line ends, and again, cut down where the dotted line ends. It kind of looks a little bit like that, it's a little floppy. And then you turn it back over and you stick that one to that one. So you're going to need your prick stick. Watch this very carefully. Get my prick stick. That's the one I've cut and I want to glue that one there. Okay, so I'm going to stick that one to that one. Okay, so far so good. And then I'm going to put the glue here on that one. And I'm going to shove that one in and stick that one up. Oh, matron. And then I'm going to use that glue bit there again. Stick that one in and that one up. And then the very last one, turn it on its bum and stick that one there. And then stick the very last one in, like so. Now, because you've already folded that, that made that job twice as easy, don't you think? So there it is. Now, if you've got any little bits that are hanging out, just get your glue stick, run it along, and tighten them up. Now, let's see, and put glue all over, so I'm gonna put it on there. So now you've made this lovely little box, put that to one side, and take out the pink piece of paper with this square drawn on it. This, in fact, is the lid. So take your scissors and cut round the outside of that square. When you've done that, put the extra away and you should look like just a square. Now, if you notice on there's some lines. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut down there to the square, turn round, cut down, turn round, cut down just to the square, not all the way, and then one last time. And now we start to fold. So it's a fold on that line that you can see, and a fold on that line you can see, and again, fold on that line you can see, and right round. Every time it's 4 times because it's square. Okay, and then them little flaps at the end, you'll see there's a line there. You need to fold that. So it's got a definite edge. Fold again, and then fold again, and last fold again. And then like your box, you're going to stick it together. So where that end's sort of folded in, you stick it to that side. And you repeat. And you repeat. So remember, everything's 4 times. And then the last time, you repeat. So now you have got, hopefully, a little lid like that. And it should fit on your box. Okay. Now, this bit that you chucked away earlier, you're now going to use, because you're going to need to cut all of those out. I start off with the one that looks like a mustache. And this is actually going to make the bow on top. And so it's cut that mustache out. And then you're going to stick the points into the middle like that, using your glue. And then put some more glue on and stick that into the middle again. And actual fact, then you've got a bow, if you see. And just hold that for a little while and you've got a really good shaped bow. Let me see that. It's a bit tricky, and if you find it tricky, get someone else to do that for you. Give them an hand. Now you're going to cut out those 2 long lines. Now these are the pieces that go onto the lid. That bit there, look. Can you see that bit there? And so it looks like it's actually wrapped in a ribbon. I mean, if you want to, you can actually get a ribbon and pop that round. But if you haven't got a ribbon, this is good. Okay, to the side. And the piece that you've just cut out, put your glue right the way down it. And then you're gonna stick it across the top of your lid. It kind of makes your lid a lot stronger, believe it or not. And then just tuck that underneath your lid so it looks like that. Yeah? And then the other side the same. You should just have enough. It should just fit. There, look. A little tip. Just nip it there where the card folds. It makes it a lot easier. And then you notice there's no black lines on that because I put the glue on the black, where the black lines are. So it doesn't matter if you've got some black lines showing. Who cares? Come on. Now that one goes across now. Remember, don't press too hard because it's only paper. But lift it up and push down either side of the lid. Fold it over at the end and then tuck that just round the top of the lid like so. So again, make sure you've got plenty of glue on and then stick it down. So you should have your lid and it kind of should look a little bit like that. If it looks like that, we're on a winner-winner chicken dinner. Now, take the little bow that you've got and the sides where you've stuck it down, put a big blob of your Pritt stick. Leave that ready to get a bit tacky. I like to let it get a bit tacky. And then this little bit looks like a dragon's tongue. Then you want to stick that one down on the top, like so. And remember, don't just push down, pick the lid up and press it both sides. And then back to that piece of bow that you had. Press that down. Sticky, sticky, sticky. And then there's a last little bit there that you're going to use. And all that's to do is just to secure the bow. Gives it another dimension. And you just stick it like so and stick it across like that. Make sense? Okay, so we've got the box and our lid. Now, the tissue paper. I will show you a magic trick. And that's it, it's a magic trick. And you pop that in like that, then the 3 sweets hopefully you haven't eaten them. And you pop them in there for the one that you love. This is for Telly. You pop the lid on, and I would say that's a pretty nice lid for a lovely little gift for someone you love. What do you think? It's pretty nice, isn't it?
They're great.
Don't forget, you know, there's little chocolates there for people in there as well. But you can put anything you like in here. And if you want to make it a little bit more secure, just use a little bit of sellotape to stick that down. Enjoy your chocolates. And I hope you get one from someone that you love. Bye!